Did you know that the way you breathe can lengthen or shorten your life? And did you know that if you breathe less, you live more? Yes, as counterintuitive as it may seem, that's exactly how it is. To realize this, just take a look at nature. For example, a dog breathing about 30 times a minute lives only 10 to 15 years. Turtles, sharks, and other animals that are among the longest lived in the world, breathing about 3 times a minute, think that they can live up to 500 years. And in the middle, there are us human beings who, with our 15 to 20 breaths per minute, live between 80 and 100 years. In this motivational video, using a Zen story and the wisdom of the Japanese monk Ki, we will see how we can work on our breathing to live more peacefully and longer. I recommend that you stay until the end, and because I remind you that the Japanese are among the human beings who live the longest, therefore, thanks to their wisdom and ability to achieve inner peace, they have much to teach us. But before continuing, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share the video. In this way, you will help us produce new valuable content every day for your personal and spiritual growth. In a remote village in Japan, in a Buddhist monastery surrounded by mountains and fog, lived the elderly monk Kenji, known for his wisdom. His calm steps echoed in the stone corridors of the monastery as he headed towards the meeting place, where his disciples awaited him with eyes eager to learn the secrets of life and serenity. Not only his disciples were present at the meeting, but also doctors and yoga masters. The theme of the lesson, in fact, was breathing as a tool for living long. A young disciple, driven by a thirst for knowledge and eager to learn more, immediately asked, "Master Kenji, I have heard that breath control can reveal the secrets of life and lead to serenity. Can you teach us this ancient art?" Kenji smiled kindly and took advantage of the boy's question to begin his lesson. "Breathing is the bridge between the body and the mind," he said. "Observe nature, and you will understand the secret of life. Look at the dog, which breathes hastily and lives a maximum of 15 years, and look at the turtle or shark, which breathes about 3 times a minute and lives up to 500 years. The monk continued explaining the profound connection between breathing, longevity, and inner peace. The ancient sages understood that the number of breaths is limited, but not the time on earth. Therefore, they began to study how to reduce the number of breaths and increase their depth, because, remember, slow and conscious breathing is the key to a peaceful and lasting life. Now, even science has arrived at this truth. To make these concepts more tangible, Kenji asked the young disciple to come along for a practical session. "Practice abdominal breathing," he said, guiding the disciple through the expansion and contraction of the abdomen with each breath. "You will feel how your body tunes into the harmonious rhythm of the universe." After this practical demonstration, the master continued by telling stories of ancient yogis who, through breath control, achieved profound connections with the cosmos. "Breathing is more than just a physiological act," he said. "It is the thread that unites our being to the fabric of the universe. When we master breathing, we become attuned to the rhythm of existence." To explain the effect of breathing on the mind, Kenji used concrete examples. Imagine your mind as a mirror. When the breath is agitated, the mirror is blurred. But when the breath is calm, the mirror reflects clearly. Conscious breathing dispels mental confusion, bringing clarity, peace, and serenity. As those present were increasingly captivated by the stories and examples they were hearing, Master Kenji also introduced the importance of slowing down the pace of breathing in moments of stress and tension. When you feel anger or anxiety approaching, slow your breathing. It's an act of kindness to yourself, a way to give yourself a break and think about solutions to problems. To make the lesson even more valuable, Kenji talked about the effect of breathing on sensory perception. Have you ever noticed that when your breathing slows, your perceptions become more acute? You can perceive sounds and smells of astonishing clarity. Life reveals itself in every conscious breath. The monk also shared an ancient mantra that embodies the essence of mindful breathing practice. Inhale kindness, exhale gratitude. This mantra, Kenji explained, reminds us to cultivate a compassionate heart through breathing. Each inhalation serves to receive kindness, and each exhalation serves to offer gratitude. The people present at the lesson felt more and more serene. Kenji's story had become a personal journey, an invitation to explore the mystery of life through breathing. At the end of the lesson, Kenji shared a very important practical tip. In the business of everyday life, take time to breathe consciously. Even a few minutes a day can transform your experience of life. Breathing is the portal to a fuller, more fulfilling life. Remember, your life is made up of breaths, and every breath is a gift. In conclusion, what does this story between age-old wisdom and medicine teach us? That correct breathing is crucial for maintaining health. That although this is a given, they don't talk about it either in schools or most doctors. The importance of effective breathing is not only limited to providing oxygen to the body and eliminating carbon dioxide together with waste, but extends to the awareness that air constitutes the main source of vital energy, a principle already understood by ancient cultures. Breathing deeply means nourishing yourself with this vital energy that sustains us. Furthermore, correct breathing plays an essential role in massaging the thoracic and abdominal organs, contributing to their well-being. Remember, breathing, although an automatic process of the body, can be voluntarily controlled. Therefore, although man has forgotten the correct way to breathe over the millennia, with a little effort, he can learn and give himself extra years of life in health and serenity. And what do you think? What relationship do you have with your breathing? Write it in the comments, and let's talk about it together. Have you ever encountered the dilemma of favoring one sleeping position over another? People have diverse preferences. Some favor sleeping on their stomachs, others on their right or left sides. Then there are those who find comfort curled up in a fetal position, and others who prefer lying flat on their stomachs. Furthermore, there are individuals who enjoy donning pajamas and those who do not. Some find solace in being covered by blankets, while others prefer the freedom of movement. If you've never pondered this issue, a Zen story awaits to illuminate the consequences of sleeping on your left side. So, stay tuned until the end, as what you're about to discover will astonish you and prompt a reevaluation of your sleep habits. But before we delve further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and enable notifications to stay updated on our latest releases. In a serene Buddhist monastery nestled amidst the mountains of Japan, amidst the tranquility of the gardens, the venerable and sagacious monk Shinzo chose to dedicate a special evening to impart profound insights on the nuances of our sleeping habits. The moon, luminous and full in the night sky, seemed to bestow its blessings upon the atmosphere of introspection that enveloped the devout disciples assembled in the main hall. Seated on a tatami mat, Shinzo commenced speaking in a tranquil tone, his words akin to a gentle breeze that tenderly stirred the minds of his audience. Today, esteemed disciples, we shall explore the virtues of sleeping on one's left side, the optimal choice for enhancing physical health and nurturing emotional well-being, the monk commenced. Together, we shall delve into the intricate correlations between the practice of left-sided slumber, its physiological benefits, and its implications for spiritual enlightenment. By the culmination of our discourse, you shall comprehend why Buddhist monks have embraced left-side sleeping for centuries. As the disciples grew increasingly captivated and intrigued by the discourse, Shinzo continued his address in accordance with ancient Eastern tradition. The interconnection among body, mind, and spirit stood as a fundamental aspect of the journey toward wisdom and equilibrium, with left side sleeping holding profound significance. This choice was not arbitrary, but stemmed from a deep comprehension of the physiological and spiritual principles guiding the practice of slumber. The primary benefit of left-side sleeping, the monk expounded, is the facilitation of optimal lymphatic drainage. Lymph, traversing through our body, must do so akin to a tranquil river meandering gracefully through the land. Notably, the left side of our body serves as the custodian of this crucial flow, bearing the burden of proteins, glucose, and other substances. Resting on this side metaphorically paves a clear passage for the river, enabling our body to expel toxins, much like a river carries away the dry leaves of drifting trees. Casting a benevolent gaze upon his disciples, Shinzo eloquently unveiled the second boon. The stomach and pancreas resembled the deities of our internal sanctuary, he elucidated. When reclining on our left side, we create a sacred space for the intricate choreography of these organs, prompting gastric juices to dance with the elegance of performers in a grand theatrical spectacle. You see, such slumber transcends mere physicality. It extends an invitation to an internal festivity. A silent revelry has enzymes prepare our body for the dawn of a new day. Delighted by the disciples' fervent engagement, the monk proceeded to expound upon the third benefit stemming from left-side slumber, purification. A veritable nocturnal ritual, resting on one's left side, he imparted, facilitates the passage of digestive waste akin to a brook flowing through fertile terrain. The intestine becomes a verdant garden where nutrients are sown, and come morning, our body readies itself for a ritual of elimination, a daily rebirth. Beneath the gentle glow suffusing the chamber, Shinzo further elaborated on another advantage of left-side sleeping, speaking to the heart's affection. Our heart reigns supreme over our corporeal realm, he remarked with a serene smile. By embracing left-side slumber, we furnish the heart with an optimal setting for its endeavors. The aorta, its faithful messenger, embarks on its journey from a stately arch toward the left side, akin to a voyager traversing a bridge, thereby easing its passage and fostering a more harmonious blood flow. The monk rose slightly, swaying in rhythm with his narratives, and proceeded to expound upon the fifth boon. And now, let us delve into the spleen, the steadfast attendant, he declared. This concealed organ, guardian of our life essence, finds solace when we recline on our left side. Bodily fluids serve as messengers of this tranquility, converging upon the spleen like pilgrims arriving at a clandestine sanctuary, bestowing nourishment and revitalization. With a profound gaze, Shinzo introduced the sixth fifth infused with poetic essence. Much akin to nature, following the course of a river, sleeping on the left side embodies a connection with gravity, the silent maestro guiding our nocturnal journey, he mused. Gravity assumes the role of custodian over the pathways of our lymphatic drainage, a tacit companion accompanying our body through its purification rite. In embracing left-side slumber, the sage continued, we discover equilibrium between body and mind. Such slumber transcends mere bodily comfort. Ancient Oriental wisdom imparts that this mode of repose enriches our health and fosters connectivity with both the internal and external realms. It serves as a profound cue to existence, unveiling itself within the dreams and serenity of the left side. Thus, sleeping in this manner transcends mere bodily repose. It presents an opportunity for inner awakening and spiritual enlightenment. While the world lies ensconced in deep slumber, we, as practitioners of conscious left-sided sleep, delve into the depths of being. It stands as a sacred juncture wherein the mind liberates itself from the shackles of mundane thoughts, unveiling subtle gateways to universal awareness. Shinzo, still beaming at his disciples, elucidated upon the concept of yin and yang equilibrium in sleep. The left side, embodying a more yin essence, envelops us in the embrace of night. The tranquility engendered by this practice is a boon, a tribute to our inner essence. Through tangible anecdotes, Shinzo recounted nights wherein the monks, immersed in the practice of conscious left-sided slumber, perceived the flow of energy akin to a placid river coursing through their being, vital energies harmonizing with the dance of nature while their bodies rested, thus fostering a resonance that permeated the entire monastery. The benefits of this practice, therefore, transcend the physical realm, extending into the spiritual domain. Delving deeper into the exploration of its physical advantages, Shinzo recounted tales of elderly monks who, through embracing this practice, had witnessed enhanced flexibility and strength in their meditation endeavors. Thus, sleeping on the left side emerges as an ideal complement to the quest for enlightenment, laying the groundwork for harmonizing mind and body. In between anecdotes, the monk underscored the significance of integrating this awareness into daily life, transforming it into a wholesome habit never to be forsaken. Let us not confine this practice solely to the tranquility of the monastery, he emphasized, but rather, let us carry it forth into our homes, honoring our bodies as temples wherein the sanctity of the night resides. Shinzo, attuned to the sounds of the cicadas and the gentle murmurs of the river surrounding the monastery, remarked, "Nature itself imparts the importance of aligning our slumber with the rhythm of the universe. The left side, akin to a leaf swayed by the breeze, binds us to this eternal dance." As his disciples listened intently, Shinzo divulged further significant benefits of left-side slumber. Sleeping in this manner, he expounded, enhances breathing, fostering a harmonious interplay between airflow and heartbeats. By reclining on your left side, your trachea and esophagus assume a more natural and aligned position relative to your spine, easing the passage of air towards the lungs and facilitating unobstructed breathing. Moreover, the diaphragm, the primary respiratory muscle, resides beneath the lungs. Left-side slumber permits the diaphragm to move with greater freedom, promoting deep, uninterrupted breathing. Furthermore, the heart's left-sided location within the chest holds pivotal importance. Sleeping on this side alleviates pressure on the heart and bolsters superior blood circulation. Additionally, left-side slumber can mitigate acid reflux. In this position, the stomach rests lower than the esophagus, diminishing the risk of gastric acid flowing back into the esophagus. Shinzo added, sleeping in this manner offers natural support to the spine, ensuring optimal alignment for a rejuvenating awakening. "Have you ever noticed," queried the monk, "the natural shaped curvature of the spine? When reclining on your left side, this posture mirrors the spine's innate anatomical curvature, minimizing stress on discs and joints." "Remember," imparted the monk, "that left-side slumber transcends mere bodily repose. It emerges as a pathway to mindfulness and spiritual evolution." Just as Buddhist monks, cognizant of the symbiosis betwi, are you aware that each individual we cross paths with is there for a purpose? And did you realize that every soul we encounter plays a distinct role in our journey? Each meeting, whether brief or enduring, be it a passionate love affair or a mere brush with someone on our journey, constitutes a vital fragment in the tapestry of our life. Yet, what remains concealed is the grand design behind these interlacing destinies. If you linger till the video's conclusion through the Zen narrative shared, you will come to understand that every person enters our existence for a particular reason, highlighting that life is an expedition of enlightenment where each interaction serves as a chance to acquire knowledge and evolve. Indeed, those we meet along our voyage invariably carry a significant gift, a lesson to be absorbed, wisdom to be embraced. Thus, settle in and allow yourself to be enthralled by the richness and profundity of this Zen tale. But before we proceed, should you not have done it yet, do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our offerings aimed at nurturing your spiritual journey. Beneath a sky of unparalleled clarity, shrouded in a veil of morning haze, the essence of cherry blossoms filled the air, infusing the temple's gardens with their delicate aroma. Within this haven of tranquility, basked in the serene light of dawn, the youthful Hiroshi sought out the enlightened monk Hotaka, his heart weighed down by a query smoldering within like a quiet flame. "Teacher, what leads some individuals into our lives?" Hotaka, with a gaze that seemed to reach into the very depths of Hiroshi's being, comforted the young seeker in a voice both serene and profound. "No encounter, my child, happens by mere chance. Every individual we stumble upon is akin to a seed sown by fate in our life's garden, a cherished gift bearing both a lesson and a chance for self-improvement. Some of these seeds blossom into transient flowers, adorning our days with their brief splendor, leaving behind a memory as tender as the whisper of a spring zephyr. Others grow into towering trees, providing solace and support through the ages, standing as beacons of resilience and enlightenment on our path. Bear in mind that each of these seeds, thus each soul, carries forward the potential for new beginnings, a bud of hope that feeds our spirit. And be mindful that within the vast tapestry of interactions that speckle our existence, we encounter three primary archetypes of individuals, three roles that serve as unforeseen mentors on our path to personal development. Initially, we have those aptly termed as mentors. These individuals, through their insight and exemplariness, light the way for us. They impart invaluable knowledge, motivate us to transcend our boundaries, and unveil new vistas of understanding. They might be educators, advisors, spiritual leaders, or simply wise souls whose paths briefly intersect with ours, etching a lasting imprint on our essence. Their guidance may manifest in various guises: timely counsel, narratives that broaden our outlook, profound dialogues that stir and provoke thought, or exemplary lives that urge us towards self-improvement. Mentors play a crucial role in enhancing our consciousness, enabling us to tackle adversities with bravery and resolve, to foster empathy and affection towards others, and to pursue a life of greater authenticity and significance. Following are those identified as companions on the journey. These individuals walk a segment of our path alongside us, providing solidarity, camaraderie, and understanding. In their company, we navigate obstacles, revel in successes, and derive lessons from mutual experiences. They could be enduring friends, kin, workmates, or individuals linked by shared enthusiasms and pursuits. Their support takes various forms: comforting words in moments of despair, a joyous smile that illuminates our day, tangible assistance in times of need, or earnest conversations that spur personal development. Companions on the journey make us feel part of something larger than ourselves, helping us approach life's trials with a calmer spirit, to share in the spectrum of human emotion, and to forge profound, lasting connections. Lastly, we meet the mirrors, those who reflect back at us the elements of our character we often overlook or rebuff. Their presence offers a chance for deeper self-exploration, shining a light on both our virtues and our flaws. They might be individuals who provoke us, challenge us, or simply cause us to ponder our identity and life's ambitions. Though their role may sometimes be challenging, it is invaluable. They confront us with our fears and insecurities, compel us to face our lesser traits, and assist in our growth and maturation as individuals. Hiroshi, enlightened by his guide's teachings, grasps that each encounter is a treasured opportunity for enlightenment and growth, urging us to embrace with gratitude anyone who steps into our lives, recognizing their unique contribution to our personal development. With time, we learn to discern the hidden wisdom in every meeting and to move through the vast tapestry of existence with joy and thankfulness. The journey, the venerable and sagacious monk elaborates, calls for allies who facilitate our growth and support. Such individuals inspire us to break through barriers and ascend to heightened states of consciousness, spurring us on towards the pinnacle version of ourselves. Moreover, rejuvenation is key. Hence, certain encounters inject a revitalizing energy into our essence, unveiling new vistas and reviving our spirits. Life, challenging and rigorous as it is, demands encouragement. Thus, we cross paths with those whose actions serve as reminders of our journey's true essence, bolstering our resolve and equipping us with the bravery to advance against the tide, even amidst formidable trials. Hotaka, with Hiroshi hanging on his every word, encourages contemplation. Even those who wound us with their remarks or deeds emerge as unparalleled instructors. Acting as core stones along our path, they school us in resilience and fortification of spirit, schooling us in endurance and the art of navigating hardships. Moreover, there are those who uphold us, akin to the roots of a stalwart tree, offering solace and stability in turbulent times. Such figures to stand as a steady and comforting force, enabling us to meet trials with valor and intent, bestowing upon us the emotional steadiness and tranquility we deeply seek. Hiroshi, reflecting on the sage's insights, recalls with fondness the ally who stood by him in a time of need, a haven amidst life's tumultuous seas, an anchor that offered protection and steered him back on course. And what of those who brighten our cosmos as enduring stars? The master muses further. Ever-present beacons that navigate us through life, cherished companions, kin, and kindred spirits with whom we share laughter and tears, dreams and confidences. Hashi beams, contemplating the cherished individuals who illuminate his journey, serving as a guiding light through the darkness. The seasoned monk imparts further enlightenment. Bear in mind, dear pupil, each interaction enriches the elaborate tapestry of your being, serving as a distinctive segment of the vast artwork that narrates your journey. Value and acknowledge each individual you meet, for they all contribute distinct threads to the narrative of your existence, crafting an intricate and unparalleled design. Over time, Hiroshi absorbs the profundity of Hotaka's teachings, guiding his soul's voyage. Thus, every interaction transforms into a moment ripe with potential for enlightenment and personal expansion, a chance to unveil new dimensions of both self and the universe. As experiences of hardship and happiness weave through his life, he learns that every soul he encounters carries a veiled boon, a lesson of immeasurable worth, and gradually, evolving into a venerable monk himself, Hiroshi imparts to the youth the wisdom gleaned from Hotaka on his spiritual journey. Existence, he instills in his followers day by day, is a continuum of meaningful encounters that embellish our lives, a symphony of spirits mingling and imparting upon one another the essence of what it means to truly live. So, what's the essence of this tale? It's that each meeting is a treasure, an avenue for advancement and enlightenment, with no one crossing our path by mere chance. Every individual plays a pivotal role. Our lives are an odyssey of discovery, a saga that unfolds with each new interaction. Hence, let us embrace every moment with happiness, with affection, with gratitude for every gift of companionship bestowed upon us by life. Have you ever heard of the tradition of sprinkling coarse salt in the corners of your home? Are you aware of this ancient Buddhist ritual handed down by wise monks and healers with vast knowledge and experience? In the captivating, age-old tale you're about to explore, you'll uncover some of the top benefits of salt, along with its potent symbolic and spiritual significance. Stick with us until the end and don't miss a moment of this invaluable video, as the insights you'll gain can aid you on your journey toward inner peace. But before we proceed, make sure to subscribe to our channel and activate notifications. This will keep you updated whenever we release new videos to foster your spiritual development. Nestled in the serene Japanese mountains lies a secluded Buddhist monastery where the elderly monk Hiroshi shares tales of deep wisdom with his dedicated followers. Beloved disciples, Hiroshi began, there exists an age-old custom that might seem simple yet is deeply rooted in Buddhist teachings and holds significant symbolic and spiritual meanings. Placing coarse salt in your home's corners might appear inconsequential, but observe the transformation it initiates. A youthful monk raised an eyebrow in skepticism. I used to be skeptical about this practice, he confessed, but now I'm curious about what would happen if I tried it. You should know that salt has been treasured through the ages, not just as a seasoning. It was as precious as gold, and many believed it had mystical properties. But why place salt in the corners of a house? Another young nun inquired. Salt does more than enhance the flavor of our food, Hiroshi responded. It carries a profound legacy. With that, the monk began a narrative spanning ancient cultures and civilizations, from the Egypt of the pharaohs to Gandhi's India, and from the regions of Normandy to Bavaria, touching on practices from Judaism to Buddhism. He described how salt had been regarded as a protective charm, a symbol of enduring life, a means for purification and balance. It serves as a conduit between us and the cosmos, a key to our connection with nature and our inner selves. His disciples soaked in the sage's words, pondering the significance behind the simple act of placing salt in the corners of one's dwelling. Thus, they began to grasp that even the smallest deeds can lead to profound transformations when deeply linked to knowledge and consciousness. Every tradition starts somewhere, he continued, and the tradition of using salt as an instrument of cleansing and change is deeply rooted in history, woven through tales of monks, wise men, and everyday folk. In Buddhist belief, he explained with a serene tone, salt acts as a protective talisman that wards off negative energies and purifies the area where it's placed. A young nun raised her hand, her curiosity piqued. How did this practice originate? She inquired. With a gentle smile, Hiroshi welcomed her question. Historically, corners were seen as spots where stagnant energies could gather, disrupting the harmony of the home. Placing salt at these strategic points creates an energetic shield that wards off negative influences.
So the point is, what we're looking for is not just to continue on the same path, we want to leap into the future. We want major breakthroughs, a transformative agenda for NASA.
If you were to softly share your deepest longing with the breeze, what would it be? Perhaps an old, forgotten dream or a hope silently nestled in your soul. And what if we told you about a mystical occasion, a night when the sky blushes pink and desires resonate with amplified intensity? Would you be willing to surrender to its enchantment? This occasion arrives on April 23rd, when the full moon adorns itself in pink hues akin to blossoming cherry trees, heralding a phenomenon beyond mere astronomy. Join us on this journey as Hiro, a venerable Buddhist monk of wisdom, unveils the mysteries of the pink moon and strategies for enhancing your spiritual evolution. Through this event on April 23rd, immerse yourself in a night brimming with spirituality, folklore, and enigmas. Discover how the transformative powers of forgiveness, compassion, and love can kindle hope even in the most wounded souls. And if you stay until the video's end, prepare for a profoundly moving conclusion. Alongside the spiritual revelations of the pink moon, you might also find a key to unlocking your vault of desires and sharing your dreams with the whispering winds. But before we proceed, if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel and enabling notifications to stay updated on new content tailored for your spiritual journey. As the 23rd of April 2024 drew near, the first tendrils of spring sunlight pierced through the temple garden's cherry tree branches, casting a gentle glow. Within this serene ambience, the monk Hiro readied himself to impart wisdom to his eager disciples regarding the enigmatic secrets of the pink moon. Anticipation hummed in the air, for all knew that on this extraordinary night, the sky would be adorned with the ethereal glow of the pink moon, promising a spectacle steeped in spiritual significance. Hiro, his visage etched with the creases of time and ancient insight, emanated a tranquil aura that was infectious, while his eyes sparkled with profound intensity. The pink moon on the night of April 23rd, my dear disciples, Hiro began in a serene tone, is not merely a celestial spectacle, but a moment of profound rebirth and spiritual rejuvenation. Its hue, gentle and reminiscent of a rose petal, symbolizes the universal love, compassion, and tenderness that should infuse our souls. A ripple of agreement rippled through the assembled disciples, captivated by this captivating discourse. Yuki, one among them, respectfully inquired, "Master, how can we best harness the opportunities presented by the pink moon?" Hiro's smile was warm as he responded, "There exist numerous ways to honor the pink moon and tap into its benevolent energies. Firstly, I urge you to meditate beneath its luminous glow on that night. Allow its subtle energy to envelop you, aiding in the release of negative emotions, resentments, and fears that burden your spirit." Continuing, Hiro advised, "Moreover, the pink moon presents an auspicious moment to sow seeds of positive intention for the future. As it bathes your visage, close your eyes and visualize your deepest desires with clarity and an open heart. The pink moon shall nurture these aspirations, coaxing them to fruition." The disciples absorbed their master's guidance with rapt attention, contemplating the dreams and aspirations nestled within their hearts. After inspecting each disciple attentively, Hiro beckoned them to accompany him into a nearby forest nestled at the temple's edge, a mystical realm where one could lose themselves and find solace. On the eve of April 23rd, seek out a tranquil spot such as this, immerse yourselves in nature's serenity, and heed its whispers, Hiro advised. The songs of birds, the rustle of leaves, the gentle breeze, they all carry messages from nature, guiding us towards inner peace. Yet, amidst the clamor of modern life, we often overlook these sacred communiques, failing to allow their energy to permeate our hearts and souls. "Master," a disciple interjected eagerly, "why don't we journey together to this enchanted forest on that night?" And so, when the 23rd of April arrived, the disciples congregated in silence beneath the canopy of trees in that enchanting woodland, surrendering to the beauty of their surroundings. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the ethereal glow of the pink moon began to suffuse the sky with its delicate yet potent hue. "Behold the pink moon," Hero proclaimed with emotion. "Behold its splendor and draw inspiration from its message of renewal and hope." The disciples lifted their gazes to the heavens, beholding the pink moon's majestic ascent on the horizon. Its gentle rosy light bathed their faces, while their hearts opened to the promise of growth and transformation. The night unfolded in a serene symphony of meditation and quiet contemplation beneath the gentle gaze of the pink moon, which bathed them in its nurturing glow like a tender mother. As dawn broke, the disciples felt a profound sense of renewal and vitality, as if they had been reborn with a newfound vigor and tranquility. They had absorbed the essence of Hero's teachings. The pink moon was not merely a celestial spectacle, but a sacred opportunity to tend to the garden of their souls and foster inner beauty. "Master, the pink moon is indeed a marvel of beauty and spirituality," remarked Takeshi with reverence. Hero responded in hushed tones. "Indeed, it serves as a poignant reminder that life is an eternal cycle of renewal and transformation. Like the moon that waxes and wanes each night, we too have the capacity to evolve and emerge as our truest selves." Taking in his master's words, Takeshi inquired further, "How can we harness this energy for our spiritual advancement? How can we ensure that this sacred night does not pass in vain?" Hero's smile was gentle as he replied, "In addition to meditation and the release of negative energies, the pink moon beckons us to nurture universal love. Open your hearts to compassion for yourselves and others alike. Extend a helping hand to those in need and perform acts of selfless kindness. The pink moon will amplify your positive vibrations and radiate them outward, creating a ripple effect of compassion, benevolence, and inner serenity." Moved by Hero's wisdom, Takeshi sought to delve deeper, voicing the collective sentiment of his fellow disciples. "Master, are there any other ways we can honor the pink moon and its benevolent energy?" Hero nodded thoughtfully, acknowledging the yearning for deeper connection. "Nature offers us a precious gift on this auspicious night. Close your eyes and allow the symphony of the forest to envelop you, wrapping you in a cocoon of tranquility. The songs of birds, the whisper of leaves, the gentle caress of the wind, these are nature's whispers, guiding you towards inner peace and communion with your true essence." A sacred hush descended upon the circle of disciples as they surrendered themselves to the enchanting symphony of the forest. The melodic chirping of birds intertwined with the gentle rustle of leaves and the distant murmur of a nearby stream, weaving a tapestry of harmony that resonated deep within their souls. Hero, his presence radiating tranquility, extended his arms and drew in a deep breath. Can you feel the rhythm of nature pulsating around you as though you are intricately woven into the fabric of creation itself? Hero's words carried the weight of ancient wisdom, inviting his disciples to attune themselves to the heartbeat of the earth. The pink moon magnifies this connection, granting you access to the timeless wisdom of the land. Listen with your heart and allow its teachings to guide you. As the pink moon ascended higher in the night sky, Hero regaled his disciples with a captivating tale passed down through generations. Long ago, in a time shrouded in legend, there dwelled a maiden named Hana. He began, his voice a gentle cadence. Though blessed with beauty and kindness, her heart was heavy with sorrow, for she had lost her beloved to the ravages of war. But fate intervened one fateful eve, as the pink moon graced the heavens. Hero recounted how Hannah crossed paths with a venerable sage who imparted upon her the significance of the pink moon, a harbinger of hope and renewal. Advised to plant a cherry tree beneath its ethereal glow and nourish it with her tears, Hannah embraced the sage's counsel with unwavering faith. And so, under the auspicious light of the pink moon, she tenderly nurtured the sapling, her tears mingling with the earth. With each passing day, the cherry tree flourished, its vibrant pink blossoms casting a luminous glow upon her garden. It became a symbol of resilience and optimism, a beacon of hope amid darkness. Then, one serendipitous day, a weary warrior stumbled upon Hana's village, his heart burdened by the scars of battle. Drawn to her kindness and warmth, the warrior found solace in Hana's embrace, and love blossomed between them like the petals of the cherry tree. They exchanged vows beneath the boughs of their beloved tree, their union a testament to the enduring power of love and a promise of new beginnings. And so the pink moon, once a celestial spectacle, became a cherished emblem of love, hope, and rebirth, not only for Hana, but for all who gazed upon its ethereal radiance. The disciples listened to the legend with rapt attention, their hearts stirred by the timeless tale of Hana and the pink moon. When Hiro concluded, a tranquil silence settled over the forest, punctuated only by the symphony of nature, the gentle chirping of birds and the rustle of leaves. What do the legend of Hana and the phenomenon of the pink moon teach us? Takeshi inquired, his voice filled with curiosity. Hiro's response was measured, delivered in a soothing tone that echoed through the stillness of the forest. They teach us that hope can thrive even in the darkest of times. He began. Have you ever explored the significance of the number 888 and its spiritual relevance? To many, it represents an angelic numeral, a gateway to fortune and abundance. It is universally acknowledged across various faiths that this number harbors connections to spirituality and the divine presence within us all. Legend suggests that placing the number 888 on a piece of paper beneath your pillow could profoundly change your life by drawing prosperity, calmness, and inner peace. But what is the reality of it? Settle in and stick with us until the video's conclusion, where, through this Zen narrative, you will uncover answers to this intriguing enigma. However, before we proceed, if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to our channel and activate notifications. By doing this, you'll get alerts when we release new videos aimed at enhancing your spiritual journey. As the sun descended leisurely toward the horizon, it cast the sky in vibrant hues that flickered across the stones like flames. Around a flickering campfire, the venerable monk Kai prepared to share a unique revelation with his eager disciples. The anticipation was palpable among them, as they knew their wise mentor was about to unveil yet another profound truth. With a voice both serene and compelling, Kai began to recount an ancient tale, one that promised to enlighten their minds and touch their hearts deeply. From the dawn of time, the monk initiated. A mystical number arose from the cosmos' vast expanse, 888. Ever since, its energy has suffused the fabric of existence, ushering in wealth, prosperity, and harmony like a mighty river nourishing all it touches. This number heralds a future bright with happiness and rich fulfillment. Stooping slightly, Kai picked up a piece of pristine white paper. With careful and graceful movements, he penned the number 888 in shimmering gold ink. His calligraphy flowed like a cascade tumbling down a mountain, imprinting its essence in the disciples' minds. This emblem, he continued in a gentle tone, holds an ancient power that draws positive forces into your life, as surely as a magnet draws iron. Envision this number as a lucky charm, a conduit linking heaven and earth, a gateway ushering you into a realm of marvels. The disciples sat motionless, utterly captivated by their master's narrative. Their eyes sparkled with curiosity and anticipation, reminiscent of stars twinkling in the night sky. 888 transcends its simple numerical form, Kai elaborated, his voice resonating with profound insight. It acts as a key, unlocking the door to the universe's boundless potential and, by extension, to the immense potential residing within each of us. This number serves as a mystical gateway to a realm filled with wonders, granting you access to a limitless source of energy and wisdom, a perpetual spring of inspiration and inner fortitude. One of the younger disciples, brimming with eagerness, inquired of Master Kai, "How exactly can this number unlock prosperity and inner peace for us?" The monk, his face breaking into a wide smile, encouraged them to pen the number 888 on a white sheet of paper using golden or red ink, colors symbolic of prosperity and good fortune. This paper should then be placed beneath your pillow before you sleep, like a secret treasure awaiting discovery, Kai explained softly yet assertively. As you slumber, your mind will unfold like a blossom under the sunlight, and the power of 888 will permeate your being, cleansing your spirit and readying you to accept new blessings from the cosmos. It will be akin to a shower of grace descending upon parched soil. Your dreams will morph into visions, your intuitions into bursts of brilliance, and synchronicities into unseen guides, steering you towards your ultimate fate. The disciples, their hearts brimming with anticipation and their hands gripping the sheets inscribed with the number 888, proceeded to their chambers. Moved deeply by the ritual Kai had described, they were eager to embrace it with all the trust and faith they could muster. As night enveloped the monastery, the disciples withdrew to their rooms, comforted by the symphony of nocturnal birds and the gentle rustling of leaves. Beneath their pillows, the papers bearing the number 888 lay like cherished amulets, radiating a faint yet palpable energy. That night, an extraordinary occurrence unfolded. Each disciple was visited by vivid, colorful dreams. These dreams were laden with symbols and cryptic messages, serving as guides to joy. Upon waking, the disciples felt as if a refreshing breeze had cleared the fog from their minds. A surge of fresh energy and deep inner peace washed over them, enveloping them in a wave of positivity that felt intoxicating. In the days that followed, remarkable events began to take shape in their lives. Opportunities blossomed unexpectedly, like flowers at dawn. Serendipitous meetings shone over their paths like beacons in the night, guiding their way. And lucky coincidences propelled them toward the fulfillment of their deepest dreams, like wish-granting shooting stars. Astounded and joyful from these occurrences and their transformations, the disciples sought out Kai to express their gratitude and to delve deeper into the mysteries of the number 888. The wise monk, greeting them with a warm smile, invited them to gather around a lively fire. It crackled vibrantly, like a pulsating heart that united them beneath a shared sky. 888 is indeed an angelic number, Kai conveyed with a wisdom-filled voice. It acts as a message from our spiritual guardians, a precious beacon imbuing our lives with hope, love, and protection. Just as a lighthouse casts its beams through the darkness, this number guides us toward our ultimate fate, illuminating our path with its radiant glow. In the context of Buddhism, the digit 8 symbolizes the Eightfold Path, the journey toward enlightenment. Thus, the repetition in 888 is viewed as a mark of spiritual perfection and awakening, a revered symbol that aids in discovering one's life path. Master Kai, one disciple, inquired, "Does this number hold significance?" This connection positions it as a symbol of redemption, salvation, and immortal life. Kai shared tales of angels and spiritual mentors who, through this number, had extended their support to those in need. He described its frequent appearances in prophetic dreams, sudden flashes of insight, and remarkable coincidences, like an unseen thread intricately weaving the tapestry of our destinies. The 888 symbolizes balance and harmony. Kai continued, serving as a bridge connecting heaven and earth. It aids us in achieving equilibrium between our spiritual goals and earthly necessities. This number invites us to lead a meaningful life where external success is matched by internal advancement, thus fostering emotional stability and mental wellness. As the disciples absorbed Kai's teachings with rapt attention, their hearts swelled with gratitude for the wisdom he shared. Kai then guided them in a meditation centered around the number 888. Envision this number, my dears, and imagine a golden light flowing through your body, cleansing and purifying your soul. Kai instructed, be mindful of the signs and synchronicities that appear in your life, recognizing them as messages from the universe guiding you towards your destiny. Embracing Kai's teachings, the disciples faithfully continue to practice the ritual of the number 888 and meditate on its significance. Their lives transformed into a journey of discovery and joy, each day unfolding like a new chapter in an enchanting tale. The number 888 shimmered before their eyes like celestial music, urging them to move in harmony with the universe's rhythm. Despite facing challenges and trials, their lives progressed under the banners of trust, faith, and perseverance. Kai often reminded them during his teachings, challenges are like stones that pave the path of our lives. Do not fear stumbling, for it is through falling that you learn to rise again. The 888 is with you. Simply open your heart to feel its energy. This message bolstered their spirits, encouraging them to embrace life's trials as opportunities for growth and renewal, guided by the mystical presence of the number 888. Aiko, a young disciple whose spirit was as pure as her heart was kind, faced a severe trial when a sudden blaze consumed her home, leaving her with nothing. Overwhelmed with despair, she felt forsaken by the universe, her cries a poignant echo of her anguish. Sensing her profound distress, Kai gently took her hand and led her to a hilltop that overlooked the serene valley below. As the sun began to ascend, casting the sky in vibrant hues of pink and orange, Kai pointed towards the horizon. Look, he said, his voice calm and reassuring, the universe has not forsaken you. It has presented this challenge to allow you to rise anew, like a phoenix from the ashes. Remember, the 888 is with you. Maintain your faith, and let your inner strength navigate you through adversity. Witnessing the dawn, Aiko felt a resurgence of vigor within her. The monk's words rekindled her hope and fortified her resolve to reconstruct her life. Supported by her fellow disciples and the broader community, she built a new home, which stood not only more splendid, but also sturdier than the one she had lost. After navigating through various trials and challenges, the disciples emerged transformed, possessing a newfound understanding of themselves and their roles within the world.